So how long should it take you to turn the water back on after the water's been shut off? This is definitely, uh, there's a lot of videos showing how to turn your water back on, but this is something that I haven't seen discussed and wanted to go over it because if you turn on your water too quickly, you can cause leaks, and you don't want that. Most of the videos I've seen out there show just turning the water on really fast, and definitely something I've been guilty of myself, but something I've learned is that you really want to turn the water on a lot slower to minimize any possible leaks and to minimize strain on your plumbing system. Um, different size valves require longer times. So how long do you think it should take to turn on? This one's a 2-inch valve shown in the video, and larger valves obviously require more time. But so I posed the question, how long do you think it should take to turn on? Now, if it's something like a valve under your sink or something like that, a 1/2-inch valve, most of those can be turned on right away. What you want to do though is open uh, the line after the valve so that when you turn the water on, the air gets forced out. So even on bigger valves, you want to open up a few like bathtub faucets or whatnot so that the air can be forced out. And you want to crack the valve slowly and open the valve slowly. Also, when there's a hot side line, such as after a boiler like here, when you're turning the water back on, you want to reopen the hot side first and then slowly open the cold feed. The hot side valve is heated up, and so it can be a little bit weaker, and so we want to minimize the pressure on the heated up valve. Hence, if when you're shutting the water off, you want to shut off the cold side first and then shut off the hot side. That way all that pressure isn't up against the heated up valve. Anyway, here's how long you should take to open the valves.
Turning the water back on, how long should it take you to turn on the ball valve?
Or a gate valve, or any other water valve. Again, before opening the water line, you want to open some tub faucets or some water
I
spigots.
won't bore you with showing you, but it should actually take about, for a 2-inch ball valve, 15 to 30 minutes.
For a 3/4 or 1-inch ball valve, about 5 to 10 minutes.
A 4-inch ball valve should take you a minimum of a half hour. And that's annoying, but that's the only way that you're going to prevent underground leaks. All that water is going to slam through there, filling what you want it to do is fill up nice and slow, so you don't get any leaks.
This is certainly not a guarantee that you won't get any leaks, but it'll minimize the chance.
I open the hot first, and then open the cold real slow. When I shut it off, shut off the cold first, and then shut off the hot second. So you're just going real slow. Alright, cut back. Okay, open a little more. By the sound of it, I'm mostly full. Alright. Okay, finish it. And then I had a recirculator. This one I have on a switch. So yeah, I can switch that on. And we're awesome.
So in today's busy world, it's definitely difficult to wait the amount of time and take the time to open the valves slowly. But this is the way to prevent leaks, and this is something again that I haven't seen discussed in other videos, and so I wanted to bring this up here because many people have been doing it the wrong way and causing themselves a lot of grief, and I would rather spare you that grief. I know it's difficult to take the time to open the valve, but sometimes you just got to crack the line, go about your business, do a few other jobs, and come back and then crack the line a little bit more and let it fill up slowly, let it take the time. Especially on larger valves like a 4-inch mainline, something like that. All that volume of water is going to push a ton of air ahead of it, and you want to minimize the impact of air being pushed out of the line. So that's why taking the time to help prevent you a lot of grief and a lot more work and a lot more shutting off the water again in the future. So just this is my tips for success when dealing with water shutoffs. hope you like it. I hope it serves you well. Okay, just some follow-up points on the end of this video. If your utility service has cut off water to your place, or the place that you're turning water back on, you may need to get permission before turning the water back on. You can get in a lot of trouble if you turn the water back on and someone was in the middle of a repair or something along those lines. So you may need to check with your utility services or community before turning the services back on. And if you're on a boiler system, a lot of the boilers have safeties such as flow switches that'll turn the water or turn the boilers off when the water is turned off. The thing is, you don't want to ever rely on safeties to shut off. It's always better to shut off the boilers at the switches that are on the front and then turn them back on once water is fully restored, because safeties can and do fail. So you don't want your boiler to keep running when there's no water. If you were servicing a hot water line and turning the hot water back on, you definitely need to open a hot side line, so like a hot side tub valve or hot side kitchen faucet or bathroom faucet, something along those lines. And in those instances, it's a good idea to open the hot and cold sides so that the water pressure can slowly push out the air from both sides, hot and cold. And definitely be ready to go back and turn back off whatever it was that you opened up in order to push the air out. Anyway, thanks for watching Kung Fu Maintenance. Hope this information on all these videos serves you well. Hope you like the videos. Subscribe if you haven't yet. To get the latest videos, hit the bell icon. And my new Kung Fu Maintenance album, Kung Fu Maintenance Greatest Hits, should be hitting anytime soon. So check that out if you like to hear the music, and check out the album. Help support the channel. Be on the lookout for more videos helping you gain some nice ground.